The coronavirus has infected over 100,000 individuals and has led to the death of more than 3,000 persons in the area. The deaths we've seen cut across every sector of the society, from politicians to health workers, the military, the police, academics, even traditional rulers, and the list is unending. In this report, our correspondent Helen Osamede-Akins looked at the first coronavirus death in Nigeria and subsequent deaths since the outbreak of the virus in February 2020.
Nigeria still battles to contain the spread of the deadly virus, which was brought onto its shores in February 2020. The goal of the Nigerian Center for Disease Control has had its hands full managing the pandemic and ensuring as much as possible every possible case detected does not end in deaths.
Many of them in the room today, our sister agencies have risen to this challenge. They have pushed themselves every single day since the beginning of the outbreak to do more, to learn more, to be more, in order not to let our country down.
Nigeria recorded its first coronavirus-related deaths on the 22nd of March 2020. The deceased, a former managing director of the Pipelines and Product Marketing Company, Suleiman Achimugu, died after showing symptoms of the virus following his return to the country from the United Kingdom. The 67-year-old had multiple underlying health conditions and had been undergoing treatments. Unfortunately, he lost the battle to the virus.
Unfortunately, we recorded the first death from COVID-19 infection in the country. This was a Nigerian who had underlying illnesses and died due to the complications on the 22nd of March 2020 in Abuja.
His death sparked fears, which resulted in panic buying of personal protective kits and eventually the lockdown of Abuja, Ogun and Lagos on March 30th for an initial period of 14 days. After his death, Nigeria has recorded the death of both prominent and not so prominent Nigerians. The death of the Chief of Staff to the President, Abba Kyari, was one of such. He died after returning to the country from Germany. Mr. Kyari died on the 17th of April 2020 at the age of 67 from complications caused by the coronavirus. Other prominent Nigerians who lost their lives to coronavirus complication include Abiola Ajimobi, a two-term governor of Oyo State. He died on the 25th of June 2020 at the age of 70 from his underlying health conditions after contracting coronavirus. Wahab Agbenru, Ondo State Commissioner of Health, also died from coronavirus complications on the 2nd of July. Bayo Osinowo was also reported to have died of COVID-19 at the age of 64. Before his death, he was a serving senator representing Lagos East Senatorial District. Others are Major General Johnson Olubumi Irefi, Commissioner of Police in Cross River State, Abdulkadri Jimoh. Nigeria, like all other countries across the world, has lost both human and material resources to the virus. The discovering of vaccines may be the reprieve that Nigeria and the rest of the world desperately seek to break the spread of the virus and bring an end to the death it brought in its wake. With the realities of deaths attributed to the virus, it is imperative to stay safe and adhere to the non-pharmaceutical safety protocol prescribed by the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19, pending the arrival of the vaccines in Nigeria. Helen Osamede-Akins, TVC News, Abuja.